Hey, what's up guys, Davis here, and today I'll be comparing these two phones, the Tecno Spark 20 Pro Plus right here on my left to the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G on my right here. So the Spark 20 Pro Plus here is using the MediaTek Helio G99 Ultimate with 8 GB of RAM, and the Samsung Galaxy A54 right here is using the Exynos 1380 with 8 GB of RAM. So they have the same amount of RAM but different chipsets. Alright, so let's carry on with the speed test. Alright, so moving on to the speed test, and let's first make sure I have no apps in the background of each phone. Let's start off with phone. This first on the A54 calculator, A54 still, settings, A54, camera. That's closer to a tie. Instagram. That's closer to a tie. Chrome. Closer to a tie. Play Store. First on the A54. GG. A54. YouTube. And that was first on the A54. Spotify. And that was slightly faster on the Spark 20 Pro Plus. KineMaster. I think that was closer to a tie. Let's go ahead and look at the graphic settings of each phone. In KineMaster here. Right, so let's look at the device performance information, and as you guys can see, the A54 is much superior here. You can edit up to 3 layers of 4K, whereas the Spark 20 Pro Plus can only edit up to 3 layers of QHD right there. So moving on to the most important category, the games, and starting off with Call of Duty Mobile. 1, 2, 3, go. So as you guys can see, the A54 was faster, slightly though, not by much. Okay, so moving on to eFootball. 1, 2, 3, go. So as you guys have seen, the A54 is still faster right there. So now we can move on to the RAM management test. I'm just going to randomly open the apps back, and let's start off with just random apps. Okay, let's start off with GG and see if both have it in memory. Okay, both still have it in memory. Let's see Spotify, both still have it in memory. Let's see phone, both still have it in memory. Settings, both have it in memory. Let's see KineMaster, both still have it in memory. See eFootball, both still have it in memory. Okay, so that's looking good right there. Call of Duty Mobile. Okay, looks like the Spark 20 Pro Plus restarts COD Mobile. Okay, so generally I'll say that as you guys have seen, I think the a54 is slightly snappier, but when it comes down to real performance, I think the a54 has the upper hand, at least in my experience testing both phones. And you have higher graphics settings, support in most games, and it will play games smoother right here on the a54. So moving on to the full comparison, and I think the first difference I have to put in place here is the price. So there's at least $100 USD difference in the price of these phones. So yeah, you should take that into account as we talk through the differences, or like the categories in which each is better. And starting off with the a54, the a54 has better speakers, better software in One UI. Both have stereo speakers, but I would say that yeah, the speakers are much superior, at least in my experience and in my opinion. They're much better. They sound better. The sound is fuller. It is more clear and cleaner on the a54 right here, at least in my opinion. Yeah, the software, the Samsung is going to have much longer support as compared to the Spark 20 Pro Plus here. Tecno doesn't even say clearly how many years of software support you're going to have on the Spark 20 Pro Plus. You also have better performance, as you guys have seen, on the a54. And you also have SD card support with the a54, which was omitted on the Spark 20 Pro Plus right here. You also get better cameras altogether with the a54. Better processing. You also get an ultra wide, which you don't get on the. And when it comes to the build materials, I think, yeah, the a54 right here is also superior. You have glass back and front, whereas with the Spark 20 Pro Plus, in some variants you can get the vegan leather back, but I don't think that's okay. It's a soft touch material, but it's not as okay. It doesn't feel as good to me, in my opinion, as having glass. You know, glass makes the phone a little bit more heavy. You know, gives it that premium feel, right? Another thing that you don't get with the Spark 20 Pro Plus is obviously 5G, but I know that that's not a big deal to most people, at least not yet. Yeah, and for the advantages, for the things that the Spark 20 Pro Plus does better, you have better charging with 33 watts versus 25 watts, the a54 right here. And you could argue that the Spark 20 Pro Plus here has a superior display. You know, it's a curved 120 Hz AMOLED display versus the normal flat AMOLED 120 Hz display from Samsung. So anyway, that comes down to whether you want curved or flat display. And the display on the Spark 20 Pro Plus is much bigger, as you guys can see, so it may be better for consuming content. Yeah. And the other thing that I like better on the Spark 20 Pro Plus here is the design. I think generally the design is better, though the a54 has better materials. I think the design is better, at least in my opinion, on the Spark 20 Pro Plus. Right, I think that's about all that is better on the Spark 20 Pro Plus, and obviously the a54 is a superior phone, though it costs more. If you had the extra $100, I'll say, yeah, you pay that and get a better phone in the a54. But also, if you want to save $100, I think the Spark 20 Pro Plus is a really good phone, outside of the fact that yeah, you don't have guaranteed software updates and stuff like that. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.